Shalom, Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim and all folk on this earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this article, man. We had this wildfire, supposedly. We all know that things are planned. Nothing's happened by design. And at the end of the day, we all know that the Lord is the ultimate architect. He's the one who gives Esau these different plans to do the things that they do, the thoughts to do the things they do, the intellect to do the things that they do. This devil, he'll try to take credit, but we know, he's not smart, man. He's not what you call wise, man. We know that the Lord, he puts these things into him. He puts these designs into him. Oppenheimer wouldn't have been Oppenheimer if it wasn't for the Lord to put his hand into his mind and tell him to put, these atoms together to make this destroyer, So Esau, though he likes to take credit that he's the founder of this and that, we all know that the Lord puts these thoughts into him for a reason, man. He plays his part, man. The Lord has him playing a part, And with this wildfire, this Hawaii wildfire, me and a few of the other brothers, it's safe to say, because this is not my first video on the wildfire. I know that Hawaii, I've never been myself, but I've seen pictures. It's a luscious area, and the only time fires really happen in Hawaii is when the volcanoes go off. Not set, because they don't deal with too much dead wood, so to speak. Dead things. But at the end of the day, I believe it was done by that Project Beam they have. I've seen it, the destruction in China. I've seen the destruction in some of these California wildfires with the trees is proof. This was not no ground fire. A wildfire is on the ground, and would burn up the tree. It doesn't burn from up down, if you know what I'm saying, because I've seen the pictures with the fire just in the middle of the tree and nothing else is burning but the middle of the tree, so some type of beam or something has radiant in on it. We've all done experiments with the magnifying glass in the sun on bugs, so we know how the beam goes. It hits where you target it to hit, basically. But at the end of the day, we're living in a movie, and us brothers in GMS and this truth realize that, man, and we are striving to be on the right hand side of this movie. That's why we continuously point out this devil and the wickedness they do. So Oprah was over here in Hawaii, and Oprah says they said that they turned away her camera crew from the shelters and survivors because she's trying to make it about her and how they need help and this and that to the third. But at the end of the day, they're showing pictures of those houses over there in Hawaii, in that area in Maui, and none of the rich people got their houses burned. Just the regular people. And like I said, that's all by design, man. Esau has a thing in Hawaii's constitution, so to speak, where they can take their land after the first generation of people are died off, or second generation, something to that effect. Like, once your grandfathers have left you this house, and they die off, the house is up for grabs. My family can't come get my family house. So it's something to that effect, But anyway, that's just some shit that Esau devised to take the land from him, man. Take the land from him. This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The parade departed not. And Maui, like I say, these devils, these American devils, use Maui and Hawaii, period, as a resort spot. That's their beautiful resort spot. 80 years year round, 80 degrees year round. Sun year round, palm trees year round. Paradise. It's secluded, so to speak. You do have a bad part of Hawaii, but for the most part, it's tourist. So Esau loves that, man. And they could say they went to Hawaii. You don't have to go to California or Florida. I went to Hawaii. This is the Lord, the spectrum of it. But this place is full of lies, man, and robbery, man. And that's how they're gonna steal Hawaii from them people, man. Through that robbery, man, lies, man. They lied and said that this is a wildfire that started. Somebody, who started this wildfire? Where'd the wildfire come from, man? You know, so, nowadays they're saying that climate control had something to do with the wildfire. You know, they throw all sorts of fucking curveballs out there, man, to distract you from the truth, man. And that's what the devil's job is to do, man. You know, he's a deceiver, man. Micah 6:12, for the rich men, therefore, are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth, man. You know, so these rich, they put these plans together so I can go ahead and take this land. Look at Oprah. You know, she's over there trying to say like she came for peace, man. In all actuality, you know, she's there on logistics, man. She's doing her job, man. You know, and what is her job? To fool the people, man. And she's coming to help them, man. You know, that's her job, man. She's very deceitful, man. You know, and these people gonna find out the hard way, man. They're gonna find out the hard way. They're dealing with the devil, man. You know, at one point they were saying 50 people died, but if the whole city is burnt down, how is just 50 people dead? It was way more than that. And we're finding out, man. You know, people in the ocean, people just burned. You know, this is very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? This was a disaster, you know? People dying like that, man. And, you know, you can check the date. Oh, what date did that happen? Now I've checked the date. But, you know, because these elites, these left-hand elites go off of these satanic holidays, and this has been going on for some time. So this might have been a date for mass murdering for something of that fact, man, you know? Because this was not by coincidence. Once again, this was not by coincidence. You know, we have enough sense to know us being this truth, and there's enough proof out there that we know what happens by coincidence and what doesn't, and this ain't adding up, man. It's all about that money. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil, you know, and that's it right there, man. For the love of money is the root of all evil. These people, when the same thing is going on in Hawaii, the same thing is in Ukraine and parts of Africa, parts of America, you know, happens in the ghettos of America. When they come through and they destroy, they set crime up to a high rate, and people leave, you know, businesses leave, crime shoots up, you know, they come through with the answer, they lock everybody up, they knock the buildings down and set up their condos, man. This is their design, all by design, man, you know. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the root of all, for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. And this devil loves money, man. And our people are tied in with this devil at times, man. They are rooted in with this devil, man. You know, and they say I'm just chasing a bag. I'm just trying to get a bag. That'll be the excuse for them for being hand in hand with this devil, man. You know, but the Lord ain't playing that, man. You know, the Lord is not playing that, man. You know. This place is getting ready. It's on its last limbs, man. You know, the wickedness of this place, man. They killed at least 100 people over there just to get the land, so they could put their resorts and their high-priced houses over there and everything. You know, this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Like I said earlier, the Lord puts the power in their hands to go out and build and make these different weapons of mass destruction, man. This being, I got a cracker I watch on YouTube, and he's an old school dude. He was in the military in the 70s and early 80s, and he said, man, that beam technology, we was blowing tanks away back in the early 80s with that shit. This is nothing new. But guess what? In 2023, they're going to make it seem like it was something new. This is new technology, it's a new weapon and everything else. But no, they've been working on this for quite some time, and they have been perfecting it, you know? That's what they've been doing, they've been perfecting it. That's what Esau does with his weapons. He perfects his weapons, man. He don't never put them on the shelf. He always perfects them, man. You know? Like these tanks, they got, not to get off subject too much, but they got these, right now in Ukraine, they had sent, Ukraine is getting weapons far as dated back to the goddamn Civil War, man. Slocky, not Civil War. I want to say World War I, and you can name a war before that, man. They say that's how old the weapons are they sitting over there. Letting you know, man, this devil recycles stuff. He said that Abrams tank, you know, America had produced a lot of those jokers. So guess what? They so big and heavy, they said, we'll send them to Ukraine. But guess what? They don't need them in Ukraine because the dirt and the soil is too soft for this shit, man. Abrams tank is big. It's needed for desert and big terrain, man. You know, not on urban terrain, you know? But yeah, back to this point, man. You know, this devil is all about that working his darkness, you know, in his bed. And when he gets up in the middle, and when he gets up, he gonna go ahead and perfect it and go ahead and execute his plans, man. You know? And that's what he did with this Project Beam, man. You know, with this Maui fire, man. You know, nothing but that Project Beam, man. This is 1 John 5:19, and we know that we are of Yahweh, and the whole world lieth in wickedness, man. Yes, man, the whole world lies in wickedness, man. You know, this place is wicked, man. What do they promote, man? Child pornography, child weirdness, you know, weaponry, you know, just outdoing somebody, you know, not even outdoing somebody, tricking somebody, man. This place is full of deceit, man, you know. So we're waiting for the Lord to come back, man. And that's why we know that we are of the Lord, because we despise wickedness. We despise the trickery of this place, man. The wickedness of this place, man. And we steadily call this place out, man, you know, through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out, man, showing you that, you know, that Oprah and her camera crews is full of it, and these technologies this devil got is out there, man, and he's using it, man, you know, and he's burning these places up, man, and he's going to do more and more of it, you know. It's just nothing by coincidence. Just keep that in mind, man. You know, let me bring that up back one more time. This is 1 John 5:19, and we know that we are of Yahweh, and the whole world lieth in darkness and wickedness slacking, you know. So continue in this truth, man. With that being said, this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.